right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a scarce and serious and important 18th century, 1768 book on the classification of diseases. It's a rather groundbreaking work. It was written by somebody called François Boissier de Sauvage, who was the first person to try to classify diseases, and he used a sort of Linnaean system based on Linnaeus's almost a sort of plant-like system to put diseases into groups and classifications, etc., etc., etc. It's published in Amsterdam, the great sort of surgical publishing centre, by the De Toorn brothers in 1768. It's ex-Birmingham Medical Society library. It's in a nice sort of Victorian binding, sort of 1870s, 1880s, probably Victorian binding, but the book is 1768, and the binding of the actual volume is beautifully sound. The book appears hardly to have been used at all. You can hear me riffling through the hundreds and hundreds of pages there, and there's hardly a stain or a mark. There's some beautiful printed vignettes, etc. And basically the book is a classification of 1400, or the three volumes it was originally published in, this is the second volume, was a list of 1400 different diseases classified in groups, etc. This volume deals with a subsection or several subsections of diseases, diseases basically of the head, and of the pains of the body, arthritis, rheumatism, catarrh, lassitude, etc., etc., etc. Diseases of the head, diseases of the chest, diseases of the abdomen and the internal organs, diseases of external parts, and diseases of the genitals, diseases of the douleur des parties honteuses, it says in French, as a little euphemism, diseases of the shameful parts and of the fundament. So the anus and the genitals are dealt with in this book. It's beautifully produced, and as I say, there are hundreds upon hundreds, there's about 900 pages long. How many pages are we? 746, pages long. And it deals in great detail and classifies these diseases in Latin, of course, which was the language of the educated man of the medical profession of the time, and has these charming little vignettes throughout. It's a scarce and important book. I found a 2-volume set of this. This is 1 volume. A 2-volume set currently selling on the internet for £396, and a 3-volume set will set you back. I found 1 copy for sale on the internet, and it's priced at £882. Mine is volume 2 of 3, and you'll see that my starting price is rather more reasonable than those prices, and as I say, it is a handsome and important and beautifully produced book in excellent condition, and as I say, with delightful, if you can have delightful details in a medical book, but it does have some rather lovely 18th century printed details there. Thanks very much. Bye.